Time for sound design. In this video, I will use a fields recording that I made earlier outside as a starting point to create some kind of textural loop. I show you in Ableton. This is the audio recording and video. I actually just use a video file directly into Ableton, and it looks and sounds like this. So I recorded this trash bin, opening the lid, hitting it with my foot. You can see the recorder there. So that's maybe a sound I can use. Later on, I open the lid. The camera is a bit shaky. So I will use this. I think I start with this sound here. Drop it into Simpler and see what I can make from it. So I just dropped the entire file there. I think it was this. Maybe crop it like this. Change the release time. Just the impact sound. If you play it lower on the keyboard, it sounds nice, I think. Maybe reverse this sample. In any case, I'm going to crop it again. Let's try some delay. And actually a low cut as well, just to get that rumble out of the sample. Change the filter of the wet signal. And create some stereo spread. And maybe what could work with this kind of sample is some distortion. Not too much, change the dry wet to maybe 60. Let's put in some notes into the clip to see if I can create a nice pattern. Maybe change the endpoint of the sample before the loud part. and use an auto pen to create even more stereo spread. So maybe at 35 and then lower the rates. I like the beginning, but there's too much going on. So I want to make it a bit more simple. Maybe just start with a lower sample. So I made it even more sort of nuanced. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna create another audio track, resample this into a loop so I can export it, but I'm also gonna save everything in an instrument rack so I can use it later. So I'll show you how to do that. Resample, and I take off the master effects when I resample, so it's only, otherwise you get the master effects twice when you resample and when you export. And I will also save the actual simpler with all the effects into an instrument rack to use it later. So Ctrl G or Apple G to save it, to group it, and then save it as a field recording texture. That's it for this sound design session. If you have any questions, let me know, and see you in the next one.